You read my bio or something? Oh, we're live. Ooh.
Welcome to the Holistic Kids Show. My name is Zane.
My name's Abdullah.
And my name's Iman.
We're the Holistic Kids, here to educate us kids from the inside out. Red,
Orange,
Yellow,
green,
blue.
purple.
Today we are talking about eating the rainbow.
Now, don't start chasing the rainbow.
Now
Wait, but where are all the colorful candies? Cause guess what? They're not actually real colors, and they're not rainbow foods, right? Now, today we are super honored to have an international speaker or expert here with us today to talk about just that.
My mom can't stop talking about her. And then when we met her in person last year, she was really cool. And we wanted to get her on our show so she can transform your lives to be more colorful, vibrant, and majestic. Like she changed, just like she transformed ours. We are so honored to have with us today Dr. Deanna Minich.
Dr. Deanna Minich is a health educator and author with more than 20 years of experience in nutrition, mind, body health, and functional medicine. Dr. Minich holds master's and doctorate degrees in human nutrition and medical science and has lectured all over the world. And she's even a fellow of the American College of Nutrition, a certified nutrition specialist, and a certified functional medicine practitioner. She serves on the board of directors for the American Nutrition Association, and her passion is bringing forth a colorful, whole self approach to nourishment called Whole Detox, and bridging the gaps between science, soul, and art in medicine. Well, we know you're super busy, so are so honored to have you on our show today.
I can't wait. You guys did your homework. Thank you so much for this invitation.
It's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure.
Dr. Minich, we know you, we totally relate. Yeah.
You are speaking all over the world on TV, to the Congress, and with celebrities, really changing the way we look at foods, and we have something similar. You also grew up with a mom who also cared about your family's health and what you all ate.
We totally relate.
We would love to hear your story on what really took you from being where you were to where you are today.
Wow, from when I was growing up, like when I was your age?
Yeah, like how your mom did all of fed you these rainbow foods and helped you really grow.
Yeah, she was kind of like your mom. She was really healthy, very conscious about what food we had in the house. And she told me that the whiter the bread, the quicker I was dead. So don't eat a lot of those white processed foods. She wanted me to live a long life and to feel good and be happy. And at first, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't really like that my mom wasn't letting me eat some of these foods. So how do you feel about your mom having you eat the rainbow? Because I was at your house and I actually saw what kinds of foods that you eat. So you have to talk.
Yeah, I loved eating the rainbow because it keeps us healthy, and just like you said, it helps you live a longer life. And I want to live a nice, amazing life. I don't want to be sick like eating all those candies. That's just sad.
So true. So true. I'm glad that you can see that even at a young age.
Yeah.
What does it really mean to eat the rainbow? What does that include?
Sure. Well, if we think about all the colors, red, orange, yellow, green, and blue, purple, and we might even want to include brown and white, the healthier forms of brown and white foods, I would say eating the rainbow means that we select plants from each of those colors. And maybe we can kind of go through each of the colors and you guys can tell me which foods you like from those different color categories. What do you think?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Should we start with red? What do you guys like the color red? Is that like a color that you wear?
I'm
You
wearing it right now.
you have one on now. Yes. What do you think about red? How does it make you feel when you see the color red?
It makes me think of my heart.
Ah. So a passionate color. So what kinds of red foods do you all like? Do you like watermelon, raspberries,
Apples.
apples,
Strawberries.
strawberries? Ah.
I'm a big fan of watermelon and raspberries. Those are like my favorite.
Okay, and it looks like you even have some foods right there. Well, when I think of red food, oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Look at that art. Nice. I bet you're going to be snacking after this show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, red foods, when I think of those foods that you just mentioned, I think of reducing inflammation in the body. And I know that your mom and all of you have talked a lot about inflammation in the past. I've seen your diagrams, I've read your books, and inflammation it sets the stage for disease, right? We might get rashes or we feel pain in our bodies. So red foods can help to reduce some of that inflammation.
That is amazing. And as like color is medicine, right? So now let's get to orange.
Let's get to orange. Okay, so give me some orange foods. What do you like? I'm going to chime in and say that I like sweet potatoes.
He
What do you
loves potato fries.
Yeah, I love potato fries.
I like oranges and carrots.
Oranges and carrots. Okay. And what about like the small mandarins? Have you
Yes.
had those? Like the really small ones, the teeny tiny ones, the cuties?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those. We love those as well. And now let's get to yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Well, let me just say something about orange real quick because there's something really important about orange. So, who liked carrots again? Who said carrots? Oh, you did. Okay. All right. Carrots are pretty common, right? We think of Bugs Bunny eating a carrot. So, carrots contain beta carotene. And beta carotene, when we eat it, it can convert into vitamin A. So, for some people, they like to have these orange colored foods so that they can get some beta carotene so that they can get vitamin A, especially people who eat a lot of vegetables and not a lot of meat. So that's why orange can be very good for us. Orange goes into our skin, which is why if we eat too many carrots, sometimes we can turn a little bit orange, but that would have to be a lot of carrots. Most people don't eat that many carrots, right?
Yes.
There's carrots, and then I also think of, let me ask you, which vitamin would you find in oranges? So not vitamin A, but is there another vitamin that we think of for the immune system, like a sour one?
Lemon.
No, like a vitamin.
Like a
Sour vitamin.
Vitamin C.
what would you find in orange juice? Vitamin C?
C. Yeah, C.
Yeah, vitamin C. And we think of vitamin C for the immune system. It helps skin. It's good for so many things in the body. So when I think of orange, it's very protective. It protects the body. And sometimes we get vitamins from orange. All right. So what about yellow? What are some healthy, well, first of all, what are some yellow foods that people are eating that maybe aren't so good? What do you think of cookies and breads and pastas and a lot of starch? Is that all really good for us to be eating all the time?
No.
Definitely not.
Yeah. But are all those brown or yellow?
True. Sometimes yellow goes into brown or tan. If I think of pasta, sometimes it's bright yellow, sometimes it's a little bit tan or brown. It really just depends. What about potato chips, right? We think of the yellow, the processed food. Sometimes our eye goes to yellow. It's the color of the sun. So you tell me which types of yellow foods would be good healthy choices for yellow.
Lemons. I really like lemons.
Bananas.
Mangoes.
Mangoes, yes, which is orange and yellow. Zane, I think you were telling me when I was at your house, you just eat lemons by themselves, right?
Yeah.
That's how much you like them.
Yeah, I really like them.
Wow. Do you ever squeeze lemons into water and then drink it like a lemonade?
Yeah, we do make lemonade.
A lot.
Yeah, a
A
lot.
lot. Okay, good. Because I was
Good.
going to ask you, what do you drink that would be colorful? And so as we think about yellow, I think about all of whether it's adding lemons to water, that would be a good way to get some yellow.
Hmm.
What do you have on the plate there?
Yeah.
Squashes?
Squash? No, we don't put. Wait, yeah. I thought you said put squashes in water. No.
No.
Like squashnade? No. Yeah, squashes are a great source of vitamins and nutrition.
Yeah. And what about fiber? I think fiber is kind of interesting, especially for yellow, because when I think of yellow, I think of beans and seeds and whole grains. And depending on, there might be some.
Yeah, turmeric has lots of fiber and it's yellow.
Yes. Oh, that's a really good one. And when I think of turmeric, I also think of ginger.
Which is
ginger
orange.
kind of looks like turmeric, right? It's a root.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who likes ginger? Anybody? Do you like ginger tea?
Yeah, I like ginger.
Oh, you're the yellow. You seem to connect to the yellow foods. It sounds like Zane.
Yep. All right. Next, everyone's least favorite color: green.
Green. I love green. In fact, I'm wearing green for you today. I was thinking I need to wear the color of the heart. Green foods help the body to, I would say, expand, like blood vessels to expand and open wide. They're also cleansing, detoxifying. They have chlorophyll, which makes them green. So what are your favorite greens? Here, let me give you a choice. So if you have broccoli, spinach, or a lime, which one would you prefer? What are your favorites?
Lime.
Of course, because you like lemons too.
Not broccoli.
Broccoli.
You would take broccoli?
Yes.
Okay. Broccoli to me, I like broccoli. It's so good for cleansing the body. You know what broccoli reminds me of is like trees.
Yeah.
Kind of, doesn't it? It's almost like, you can have fun with food too. The rainbow is healing, color is medicine, but we can also have a lot of fun. And I don't know if you've ever made a homemade pizza, but you could put small pieces of broccoli on the pizza, right? That's one good way to get some of those veggies.
Yeah.
A lot of people put spinach on pizza as well.
That is another really good one. So you make smoothies, right? Do you ever put spinach in your smoothies?
We do it all the time.
You do all the time. Okay, because it doesn't taste so bad, right? Spinach tastes pretty good. But what about broccoli sprouts? I hear that your mom puts broccoli sprouts on a lot of different things. Is that true?
Yeah, she puts broccoli sprouts on everything.
Now, why would she do that? Why would she put broccoli sprouts? What's so special about them?
That's because
Why?
That's a fear feign.
You know about sulforaphane?
Yep.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. And what do you know about sulforaphane? What's so special about that compound in broccoli sprouts?
Well, so broccoli sprouts actually have 300 times more the sulforaphane than broccoli.
Wow. So it makes sense to eat those broccoli sprouts because then you're getting even more nutrients. And I think sulforaphane, what I know about it is that it's good for the brain. It's good for the body. It's a really good antioxidant. It helps your body to detoxify better. So I'm really excited about sulforaphane. And I can't believe that you actually knew about it. Your mom teaches you a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish I listened to my mom like you three listened to your mom about nutrition, because you're going to be so far ahead of the curve when you get older. You're going to know so much compared to other kids that are growing up. So you are spreading the message, which is so powerful. So who wants to talk about blue purple foods?
Let's talk about them.
Yeah.
So now we have blue, like blueberries and um and then we have purple, like
Oh,
eggplant.
Eggplant, yeah. Do you have any
mine
figs?
is also aronia berries.
You've got aronia berries?
Aronia berries, yeah.
How
Yeah,
did you
that
get those?
this here, the blue is actually not blueberries.
No,
Can you hold one up so everybody can see what an aronia berry looks like? Because they may not even know.
They look like blueberries so much, but they're actually aronia berries.
So how do they taste compared to the blueberry?
They taste different.
They're a little bit more sour, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you like sour, I thought.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
What about figs? Figs are purple on the outside, right?
Yeah.
They're brown on
That's
the
the
outside.
brown. That's the dried version.
Oh.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. So figs are purple on the outside, but then they're green, I think, on the inside.
Yeah, they're kind of fleshy. They're pinkish, yellowish. Depends on the kind of fig, right?
Yeah.
What about grapes? Do you have any grapes on that plate? Like
No, but we have
No, we don't have
we have beets,
which is
like purple red.
yeah, purple.
Okay. And then there's purple cabbage. I don't know if you've ever seen like a head of cabbage that's really bright purple.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, there's also purple carrots.
Yes. Wow. Have you seen purple carrots in the store?
Yes.
Common thing?
We've
Okay.
seen purple, orange, yellow, and we also once saw red.
And
Yeah, red.
So
Red,
if you were
yes.
at the store and you got to choose those colors, which one would you take out of those carrots? What would be one of your favorite
Definitely
choices?
Red.
purple.
Well, I noticed. Well, red you can't get it's hard to get red in like stores, but we've tried it and it's really good. I've noticed that a lot of red foods are sweet. Like I
Ah.
take
Like beets. They're the only sweet vegetable.
yeah,
Beets,
and
that's true.
I realized like the peppers, like these red peppers are sweeter than the orange and the yellow.
That is true.
What a great observation. I think that's true. The only food that comes to my mind that maybe isn't as sweet is like cranberries, right? Because how do you like cranberries? Because you like sour?
Yeah, but if you make them in the juice, then they're good.
Yeah.
And they're good, right? Yeah, no, that's true. So I'm curious. So we just went through the rainbow, the main colors: red, orange, yellow, green, and blue and purple. What would be a healthy white food? So my mom, again, she was always telling me, don't have white bread, don't have white sugar, don't have white flour. So what would be a white colored food that would be part of a rainbow diet?
Cauliflower.
the kind of carrots.
Yes. And cauliflower. Oh,
Wait, do radishes count because they're kind of white? They're white, purple, and pink.
which one?
Radishes.
Radishes. Yeah. Good one. Very good.
Yeah, which one do radishes count? Are they like white, purple, or pink?
Well, I would say that some foods can count for more than one color. Like an apple, you know how an apple is white on the inside and it can either be green or it can be red on the outside. So you get two colors. And we know that most of the nutrition is in the skin. So always look at the skin first in that color. But yeah, with a radish, you can, in fact, I just bought a purple radish from the store last night.
Yeah, I love radishes.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
How do you have them? Does your mom just cut them up and then put them on the plate? You just eat
Yes,
them raw?
sometimes, and sometimes I just take them from the fridge and start eating them.
Wow. Okay, so you have to tell me, like, what are your favorite rainbow foods? Like, what are the foods, like, if you were on an island and you can only have a few of these colorful plant foods, what would you make sure to take with you?
Mangoes.
Ah,
Lemons.
Bananas.
which one?
Carrots.
Ah,
Lemons and limes.
of course, lemons and limes. That's really important too for your vitamin C. And what about brown? We didn't go into brown. And one of the things I forgot to mention with blue and purple is that they're good for your brain, right?
Yes.
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 So blue is like B for the brain. So that's how we can remember. Sometimes we have to figure out ways that kids can remember these things. So red for inflammation, orange is protection, yellow for the gut, green for the heart, and up to the brain for blue purple.
So how I remember red is, I think of the inflammation,
Yes.
and I think my mom says like the fire in the inflammation, like it's like fire. But so I think like fire, red,
And
Yes.
actually the heart.
yeah, and the heart.
As it's good for
Right.
cardiovascular health.
Yes, that's so good. Wow, you're just connecting all the dots of how these foods are helping the body.
And
You know,
did you I also heard that there was a study where people or kids that ate fruits and veggies actually had a better mental health. They must have been eating a lot of blues and purples.
They must have, absolutely. And that's what I'm so excited by, that eating more of these colors leads to colorful moods. So colorful foods, colorful moods. They help you not only to be better in your body, but to be better in your brain and in your mind. Wouldn't that be important for kids at school to have more of these colorful foods so that they could think better and feel better?
Yep.
What do you say to your friends? So if you're thinking about kids at school, what do you think that they struggle with? How are they able to eat more of the rainbow? What are some tips that you would give some of your friends, some kids? Because I get that question a lot, but I'm not a kid anymore. So I want to think like you. What would I want to say to kids about eating the rainbow?
Do you want to live longer?
Okay, that's a good point. Do you want to live longer? Okay, what about being stronger too?
Yes.
Live longer, be stronger. And what else do kids care about?
Taste.
So
And yeah,
what would
because
you talk
carrots and bananas, they're super tasty, and they also are very fresh. You can't really get that from candy.
yes, that's a really good point. And well, let me just ask you. So when it comes to something that's sweet and that tastes good, like for dessert, what would you normally have? What would your mom make for you? Do you just eat fruit then? Are there certain things that you can make?
Okay.
So actually, you can use stuff like cassava flour, which is made from a root, right? And because the root is brown, which is part of the rainbow.
Yes.
So technically, you're transferring that and you're turning it into either almond flour or cassava flour, which you can use to make amazing cakes that you can have for dessert.
Yeah, and actually, you made those for me when I was over your house. They were really good. And I think we had fresh fruit too. Like I'm thinking of like a fruit kebab, something like that, where you put the fruit in the color of the rainbow.
Yes.
I think it'd be
That'd be
so
amazing to try.
Yes.
Sometimes I eat the dates.
You eat the dates? Yeah, because they're pretty sweet, aren't they?
Yes.
Do you have them with nuts sometimes so that it's a little bit of
Sometimes you'll put almonds into the dates.
Yes, great idea.
Seeds and they put almonds. And that's why we have here almonds and dates.
So tell me, so how do you do it? You just put it right inside, you open up the date.
Open up, you take the seed out.
Yeah.
And then you put the almond inside the date. So when you eat it, Imad, do you want to test try?
He's going to show us.
It's good.
That's great. Yeah, it's such a simple thing, and kids could take that to school, and that gives them energy.
Yep.
tell me if your mom buys organic food, organically grown food. Is that important in your house, or do you just wash your
Yeah.
food really well?
We
Organic,
also,
organic,
yes,
organic. We love organic food.
Okay, so what does organic actually mean then?
in
It's pure food. It's not spread with chemicals.
and pesticides.
Yes. Okay. Because why are so what do pesticides do to us? Why would we want to avoid them then?
That's because pesticides are a chemical that when they go into your body, they can cause the inflammation to freak out because of these chemicals that are in our body and that are basically attacking our microbiome.
Wow, you said that so beautifully. I'm impressed with all three of you because you know so much, and you've just started your journey of life. Can you imagine how vital you're going to be as adults? Now, do you want to go into nutrition like your mom? Your mom's a doctor who does all this nutrition. So, are you influenced to the point that you feel like, wow, I want this to be my own mission? Do you feel like that?
Yes.
Really? So, tell me about what is in your future? What would you see yourself doing with nutrition in the rainbow? Would you
Eating
write more books? Would you want to?
rainbow.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna write more books.
Also, show that these fruits and veggies are badly portrayed by all of these other people that want to replace them with artificial foods.
Ah, yeah.
Right? Because in all these TV shows, you see that the character doesn't like broccolis, it doesn't like kale, spinach, doesn't like Brussels sprouts, all these things, which are some of the best foods to have that can really boost your immunity, your
Yeah,
immune
that's
system.
so true. Yeah, and especially now because so many people are focused on their immunity, right? They want to stay well. And so eating these veggies and fruits will help us to do that.
Yep.
Yep.
So
And is it important to eat organic?
I think it is. I think it's really important. And in fact, there was a study that showed that if people weren't eating organic, that they wouldn't have the same benefits from the fruits and vegetables. Like it's so important if we want those benefits to make sure that we can get organic food. So one of the things that I think is important is to teach kids. And I do think I've taken your book, and I've read it to my niece. My niece is 7. You met my niece, Ellie.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think that what you have taught her, because I think it can be challenging for kids to want to eat this way. And all of you are really passionate about it. So it's so good that she saw your passion for eating the rainbow, because it's different when her aunt tells her. But when she sees other kids doing it, it's really important and it changes how she thinks about food. So I want to thank you for doing that.
It's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure.
And it's our pleasure.
I'm so glad that you're all great role models for kids out there. And I can't wait. I mean, I've got your books, but I'm sure that you're going to have more books coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. So your mom is asking me what is one tip that I can give to kids. So I'm listening to all of you, and all of you have like really good tips. I really like the date one with the almond. We talked about smoothies. I feel like in order for kids to really get into food, it's like the whole family has to be into it, right? Like the mom and the dad, or the whole family coming together and really supporting each other in that process. One of the fun things that I like to do is like a rainbow bingo. Have you guys ever taken just a big card or a piece of paper and you just check off the colors after you've had them? And you're thinking, how many reds can I get today? How many oranges? How many yellows? But I mean, that's how you eat. So you don't need to do that.
Yeah, we will try that.
Yeah.
I bet you would have a lot in every category. You'd have a lot of each of them, because everything you eat is part of that rainbow.
Yeah, we love you and your work. Where can people learn more about you and your work?
Well, they can go to my website, which is deannaminich.com. And on my website, I've got all of my social media and the different books that I've written. So everybody can find them there. And I'm so looking forward to staying connected with the three of you. So you live in the Chicago area. My family lives in the Chicago area. So I hope to see you again when I get to go to Chicago to visit. Maybe we can have another meal.
That would be amazing.
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 That was so empowering. Everyone, make sure to follow Dr. Minich on social media, and her books are a must get. She will change your life forever, just like she has changed ours. Thank you so much, Dr. Minich. Let's recap Dr. Minich's key points.
Nutrients regulate every single chemical reaction in your child's body or in our body. Studies have shown that those children that eat a rainbow of whole foods packed with colors, fibers, nutrients, and minerals are less violent, improve behavior, and their bodies. All rainbow foods can help the body work to get better, fight sickness, and lower inflammation, optimize the immune system, and feed our microbiome or our good friends in our bellies the right foods so that they can get rid of toxins and are packed with antioxidants. Eating lots of colors of fruits and vegetables may make sure you are not missing key nutrients your body needs to function well.
Orange foods balance hormones and are good for our eyes. We love carrots, mangoes, and peaches. We know our mom uses turmeric to cook with, and she loves to sneak them into smoothies.
And we almost forgot about you. If you thought we forgot about red, we didn't. Because blood oranges, cherries, pomegranates, raspberry, beets, and bell peppers, and so many more the color red can help lower inflammation and improve your heart health. And yellow foods are so good for digestion, and we love star fruit, bananas, and lemons.
That's
Green foods are amazing for your immune system and your detoxification. Our favorite food or their favorite food is seaweed, and blue and purple foods are great for the brain. We love blackberries and plums and even purple potatoes.
mm.
Remember, start with adding more. Oh no. Brown and tan foods are great to lower inflammation. We love chocolate and nuts. White foods like cauliflower are great for detoxification, and we know your mom puts them into ours. Our mom puts them into our smoothies, and all in all our, but you can't taste it. It's a great way to get. It's a great way to get all your veggies.
Remember, start with adding more spices to your foods as it can increase the color and the flavor of your foods. And make rainbow food fun. Get creative. Color is fun, and color is medicine. A more colorful life is a happier and healthier gut and brain, body, and soul. And who doesn't love color? Thank you so much, Dr. Minich.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Zain Ansari.
I'm Dula.
And I'm Imad.
Follow my family and I on social media, Holistic Mom MD, and look out for my mom's book, The Holistic RX, Your Guide to Healing Chronic Inflammation and Disease, and the amazing children's book we wrote together called Adam's Healing Adventure. And The Holistic RX for kids parenting a healthy brains and bodies in a changing world. So check it on Amazon. Yay! Kids need to learn from other kids. Please download our podcast in iTunes and leave a review. So Other kids and families can benefit. We need to work together to create a healthier future for all of us and the planet. Join us next week for another episode of The Holistic Kitchen, where kids are empowering kids. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.